Welcome to Spiritz TV, where we bring to you most fascinating stories about world of spirits, also about the industry captains who are scripting new success stories. Join us today as we embark on journey into the world of Radico Khaitan Limited, the company which has not only given birth to several multi-millionaire brands, but also has left resounding impact globally by offering its super premium whiskey and gin. Today, we have privilege of introducing a true trailblazer industry who embodies the spirit of innovation and has transported the company into unprecedented heights. It's none other than the young and dynamic managing director of Radico Khaitan Limited, Abhishek Khaitan. Abhishek, welcome to Let's Talk on Spiritz TV.
Thanks a lot and thank you very much for inviting me.
Let's dive into the story of Radico Khaitan Limited, its triumphs, its aspirations and future plans. Abhishek, there seems to be a focus shifting towards super premium luxury brands. Is it a very concerted decision to do that, or it's a desire to have more value over value?
See, initially when we started, I launched 8 p.m. in the year 1998. So that time our focus was to create a distribution network. So we started with the regular segment, and from 98 to 2006 we touched a volume of 10 million. And starting from 2006, we decided to go on our premiumization drive. And that's the time our first brand, Magic Moments Vodka, was launched. And today we are very happy that it is the largest selling vodka in the country. In fact, our market share is close to about 60% of the entire vodka space. And then we launched Morpheus Brandy, which is again the largest selling super premium brandy and also commands a market share of about 65%. Now in 2016, we saw that there is a huge opportunity for the Indian malts. And that is where we started a drive of the super luxury segment with the launch of Rampur. And it is priced from anywhere from $110 to about $1,800 a bottle. And the brand has seen a tremendous response. In fact, the demand is so much that the brand is on allocation. And then we launched our Jaisalmer Indian craft gin, which is also the market leader in India, and also we are exporting to overseas. In fact, our focus now is in the P&A segment. If you see, as of today, 37% of Radico's volume is P&A, and by value terms, it is close to 55%. And going forward in the next 3 years, our target is to take this 37% to 45% in terms of volume and close to 60 to 65 terms in terms of value. So clearly Radico is now focusing on the premium side, P&A plus luxury plus super luxury. And recently we've launched our new gin, Happiness, which is in the luxury segment and priced at about 2,000 rupees a bottle.
So does it mean, let me understand clearly, does it mean that prestige and above segments are your focus going to reduce on them, or you will right size your entire portfolio to focus more on the luxury and super premium brand?
No, our concentration would be P&A and above.
Okay.
Because luxury, super luxury is like the cherry. In terms of volume, it is very small, but in terms of contribution, it's quite significant. So our concentration in Radico would be P&A, prestige and above segments.
Okay. So that will remain your focus.
Absolutely.
There's not going to cut down any brands in that particular segment.
And also in the regular, what we have done, if you see, we have restricted our volume. So we are selling the regular range only in those states where the brand is profitable. So we are chasing more of value than volume.
Okay. So what is happening in the single malt segment? Because you were very courageous to price Rampur single malt much above the Indian single malts, which are largely available in the market. Also in abroad, we see that Rampur single malt attracts premium over other brands. So, were you confident that pricing your single malt at that category would actually be able to attract customers?
See, a single malt is like the customers of single malt are very unique, and uh, they do not mind spending the right amount if the quality of the liquid is up to their taste. Like even if you see how the Japanese malt started, earlier no one knew about a Japanese malt, but today it's all available at a super premium. In fact, it's all sold out. So same thing, we believe that in India we can produce the best malt. That is why our cheapest malt is about $110, and going up to like our signature reserve is retailing at like it was a limited edition of about 500 bottles, and each bottle was retailing at 1 lakh rupees a bottle.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. So, give me an idea how many variants of Rampur single malt has been launched so far, and what other variants for Jaisalmer or the gins or even rum you are planning to introduce?
See, as far as Rampur goes, we have 7 expressions. It is like the originally we started from the Rampur Select, then Asava, Trigun, Jugalbandi, Signature Reserve, and Sherry PX Sherry. So seven expressions we have, and as I said, the price range from $100 to $1,500 a bottle.
What's happening in gin segment? Are
I
you
think
coming
gin is
with-
seeing a lot of. There is a lot of excitement in gin, especially the craft gin. So we've got our Jaisalmer. We started with Jaisalmer Indian craft gin, that is retailing at about 3,500 rupees a bottle, and tremendous response. Like we have tripled our gin capacity, and the brand is growing from strength to strength, not only in the domestic market but also the overseas market. So seeing the success of Jaisalmer, we've come out with Jaisalmer Gold, where for a 500 ml the price is 4,000 rupees a bottle, and it will be the first of its kind where in the botanicals we use 18 botanicals in our Jaisalmer Gold, and saffron is one of them. So it's a unique, absolutely unique.
Okay. So in all these, because you are introducing many new expressions, variants, and brands as well, so it means you had to increase your capacity in the sense. So the company must have spent a lot of money into capacity building. So give us a sense how much money has gone into it, and where does it leave the company now? Are you under financial some kind of you have taken money from outside, or the company's cash debt ratio now?
Now, if you see from 2016, our debt was 950, which got reduced to last year to 116. So we kind of a debt-free company, because our working capital is itself about 900 crores, which is
Okay.
internally funded. And now seeing the response, we have tripled our malt facility. Plus, we have put up the largest plant in Asia in Sitapur, which is going to commence very soon. We have also put up a dual feed in Rampur. We have expanded our capacity in Aurangabad. So total, we've had a capex outlay of about 850 to 900 crores. And today also our debt to EBITDA is only 1.6. And in next 3 years, again, we are going to be a total debt-free company. That means even working capital would be internally funded. So, and I think we would be the only company where we've taken a long-term loan at an interest rate of close to about 6.7%, which is one of the lowest in the industry.
What are the strategic initiatives Radico is going to take? Because the entire world is changing. The liquor industry landscape is changing. Consumers' preferences are changing. So, what are your initiatives to capitalize on these changes which are happening in these multiple sectors?
One of the biggest strengths of Radico has been innovation. If you see in the last 15 years, we've launched 15 brands in the P&A and above category, and each brand has made a mark for itself. So our basic core strength is the innovation, and second, we have a full expertise on the blending side. That is why if you see among all the players, our distillation capacity would be the largest. So we lay a lot of emphasis on our blend. Second is going forward now with our luxury, super luxury, premium segment. On trade is going to be a key focus for Radico, and we believe a lot into digital marketing. So I think combined with this, I think the is the time of India, like how our Prime Minister Modi ji says, that Make in India is what is going to be now consumed all over the globe. So we are very a proud Indian company, and we see Radico as an Indian MNC.
That's wonderful. But you know, the industry as such is facing lots of challenges. There are a lot of disruptions happening. The cost of ingredients, logistics, also over and above, there is a flip-flop policies of state governments. So these all impact, your profitability. How you are navigating all these challenges?
See, always I believe like 28 states are like 28 different countries. So each state, some or the other will happen, it's a part of the business which we have accepted. And last 2 years when COVID was there, has seen an abnormal increase in the cost. In fact, our cost increase has been close to 900 basis points. And last year we got a price increase of 300 basis points, and this year we've got 180. So net impact is 320, which we are trying to compensate by premiumization, going up the ladder. And plus we are representing to all the state governments for price increases. So I think it's a matter of time. In the end, I've seen water will find its own level.
But how the state governments responding to yours industries collective?
The majority of the state government understand the pressure. So we've got those price increases. And I'm sure the rest of the state governments will give us a price increase because we are the largest revenue giver to any state. So I think it's a matter of time where the rest of the states we should get a price increase.
Do you think the state government should give free hand to industry to fix the pricing?
Absolutely. So, because we are in the business of luxury. We are not in a business of necessity. So I think the pricing power should be given to our industry.
What is the scenario world over in different countries? Are the industry there allowed to fix their prices and change over the time depending upon this inflation?
See, I think about 70% of the country worldwide, you can change your pricing.
Okay. So, there's a lot of talks about this environmental impact by the industries which are into manufacturing business. So, what's Radico's take on the sustainable practices and how we are incorporating those sustainable practices into our manufacturing?
So we've done a lot of like ESG work. We've done a lot of work in ESG by using recycled bottles. Then the water level, we've done a lot of activities to increase the water level, etc. So we are a very conscious company where we are taking a lot of initiatives on the ESG side.
There is also a move to remove monocotton. A lot of companies, big companies are trying to do away with monocottons.
Yeah, even we've removed the monocottons in majority of our products.
Is there any solution to the material used in monocottons? Is a new technology happening which you can really, so that your brand stand out in the shelf? Is something happening in that segment?
See, globally also, if you see, monocottons are rarely used now. It's only in the ultra high segment. So I think that is why the innovation, if you see our happiness, you see our bottle itself is like a beautiful product, So in fact, maybe the monocotton conceals that.
That means the company had to spend more on creating more beautiful bottles and beautiful labels.
No, I think, see, for any consumer to see and to feel for a brand, your packaging needs to stand out. And that's why all our products are modern, all our packaging is unique.
So where from you procure your bottles and where you get your labels printed? Is all these are done in India?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move over to the Sangam world malt whiskey. I think this is the first time actually you are using malt from different distilleries from the world. So what's the idea behind this wort of malt Sangam whiskey?
See, Sangam, as the name suggests, it's a mixture, it's a mixture of East and West. So what we decided that there has to be a product where we can use our Indian malt and also use the best malts of the world and make the right mix and that is why we just launched our Sangam recently. And originally it is for the overseas market, and I think the response should be good for this product. And this is going to be retailed at about $70 a bottle.
So when Indian consumers get to see this brand's launch,
Let's see.
Okay. How is Radico Khaitan's company working towards promoting inclusivity and diversity in its human force?
In fact, HR or human resource would be one of the most important aspects of Radico's success. We believe a lot into the right HR policy. If you see, we've given a lot of ESOPs. So we made each of the employees an entrepreneur. So and they've been rewarded very well, and so have they made the company get rewarded. So we've done a lot of ESOP. Then lately we also got the Women Employer of the Year award. So we have a lot of women in our company. Plus there are a lot of cultural things like the festivals, etc. So there is a lot of activity which goes in our company.
Okay. Tell us, where do you see Radico Khaitan Limited in next 5 years? What's your vision? We want to take this company to.
As I said, we are a proud Indian company. Next 5 years, I see more and more focus in our luxury segment, P&A segment, and we want to be known as an Indian MNC, which takes Indian brands to the world, which the entire world should be proud of.
Okay. A lot of interest about your single malts whiskies coming from Rampur. A lot of consumers want to visit the factory, your setup there. So do you have any visitor center or any plan to set up a visitor center there?
Yeah, we have a visitor center. Like our malt plant is absolutely world class, and we take a lot of journalists, a lot of trade people to Rampur to see the facility, especially the single malt and the gin plant.
Okay. If I ask you to define Radio Khaitan Limited in one line or a couple of words, what you will say?
Truly Indian.
Truly Indian. So Radico Khaitan Limited is a truly Indian company which wants to be known as the first Indian MNC. With those words, I express my gratitude to Abhishek Khaitan for spending his time to do interview with us. Thank you very much, Abhishek.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lovely.